Your callousness to the concerns of your own employees is concerning. Everyone calls Mark Zuckerberg a lizard. This just proved it. They're spying on their employees 24/7. Lizards have great peepers and they sit and stare all day. But in all seriousness, unfortunately, them snooping and peeping around, spying on their employees is f***ing legal? Good thing, however, is, Meta employees are fighting back. But how much can a couple of IT nerds have an effect on a literal lizard Godzilla? Come on, sit down, let's talk about this. Zuckerberg's audio got leaked of him ballerina dancing around the bush when it comes to this spying shit. Listen to it, here's the main points of the audio.
Can you share more on employee device tracking? I think the way that it was announced left folks with some...
Yeah. So, okay, let's talk about what we're doing. We're in a phase where basically the AI models learn from watching really smart people do things. Having it be able to observe really smart people doing those things is very important. The average intelligence of the people who are at this company is significantly higher than the average set of people that you can get to do tasks if you're working through the contract. The way that you get a system to be good at using computers is by having it watch really smart people use computers. We are using this to feed a very large amount of content into the AI model so that way it can learn how smart people use computers to accomplish tasks.
He was basically saying this, and I wrote this down after listening to the whole audio countless times. With all due respect, all my employees are just smart dummies for my data extraction mill. I'm squeezing every bit of knowledge out of them to train robots which will replace them. Meta's already fired 8,000 employees for their greater artificial intelligence purpose, and they've already closed like 6,000 positions which were previously open for funding for AI, all to fund their gluttony. Every single one of these AI pioneers wants to be the core monopolized owners of it. Elon, Sam, Mark, Dario, can you not share? Please. Look at this pie. Look at how many pieces one can cut out of one pie. Share, guys. Oh, right. Gluttony. Forgot about that. Meta's already just destroyed like 16,000 positions for this AI race. Microsoft's done the same. So has Twitter. So has, all of them. Anyways, about Meta spying. The twisted shit is they're not just spying and recording a couple of bits here and there. They're literally recording every single second, every bit, everything their employees are doing, even as deep as checking their emails. And they can't opt out. And they're racist with it. All right, relax. I'm joking. They're not really racist. They're borderist. But let me explain. Listen, they're only spying on US employees because those are the only ones they can completely, literally, legally spy on if they're using company devices, which is fucked. I mean, that's like a case of having cameras in your public bathrooms because you technically own them. It's the same twisted shit. Employees in the EU, it's kind of different from them. For every single employee, they need explicit consent from them to spy on them. So it's like passport segregation. But the thing is, the employees in the EU, they aren't safe either. The data that will be extracted from these American employees, it's not just going to be to wipe out these American IT guys. It's going to be for everyone. They're using these US employees as a literal data mill to wipe out the people they're getting the data from. That's like asking a sensei to train their arch nemesis. Some fucked up shit. But the thing is, US employees didn't just roll over and die either. In fact, they created petitions inside the office and they put posters everywhere saying, don't want to work at the employee data extraction factory. Over 8,000 people signed. Over 8,000 people. That's a lot of people. And the employees in the UK have also formed a union, the Leader of the union says, staff are facing the cruel reality of being forced to train the inefficient systems being positioned to replace them. Twisted shit, isn't it? And with every video, I add a bit of a segment of good news. But with this case, this is about as much good news as you will get for it. It's a very disturbing situation where the humans with talent and with brains are being mined like some cave, having all their valuables, their knowledge squeezed out of them to train some systems that will replace them. And I'll break the bad news to you. AI will outwit you. But there's one thing it can never do. It can never be you. It can never out you. You. Remind me of that one. No, I'm you. No, not me. You. I am you. That scene. Remember that? What I'm trying to say is have a personality, have a character, and present yourself, because that's the only thing AI can never perfectly replicate. You. I mean, Mark Zuckerberg is, kind of creating a clone of himself to have one-on-one meetings with all the 75,000 employees of his. He's training that bot. I think he already is one. So you're training a robot to be a robot. The fuck does that work? But like I said, it's simply learning scripts of a real person. It's never being the real person itself. And I want to say something. Don't fall into the crowd by abiding to the morals of the internet. Be who you are. Don't give two shits about how it's done. Be you. That's how it's done for you. Add a touch of personality in your brand. When you add a touch of personality in your brand, that's something people don't expect. That's something people don't often see. So you stand out like a dove in a bunch of crows. When you stand out as a business, channel it correctly, you cash in as a business. More about this for the hungry business owners in the top 6 lines in the video's description. Read them. Subscribe. Watch this video next. Love you very, very much. We'll talk next Thursday.